of new homes in Hesperia, California. Select from 4 home designs up to 4 beds, 3 baths, 2-car garages, 2,406 square feet, and an extra suite option. We offer looks, a simplified and transparent way to create a beautiful interior. And some speed at Hesperia BMX track. Come call Palo Verde home today.
He was spooked. He tell loose cannon when Dugas get in his face. With pistol out, putting fingers in his face, he say, "Loose, step behind me." And he this tall. I should have just it right then and there in front of everybody.
we gonna get right back to it, y'all.
It ain't real life. Just real life street stars. You know what time it is.
It's Big CC.
Real life street
versus
star.
WACK 100. Let's get it.
And just like that, we right back.
Give y'all a full breakdown.
The big homie,
WACK 100
CC,
to it when they see
Mitchum,
each other.
Mr. Catch 'em while they pants down.
When they see each other, you know what I mean? Pretty much. Wack gave in. Loose Cannon didn't do shit. Just making sure the audio working. So let's get right back into this content because the big homie CC is going to give us the whole breakdown on why him and WACK 100 got into it. When they did come through, who de-escalated the problem, who was with the shit and who wasn't.
Pause. Hold on. Let me. Now, let's go and do it, man. Let's go and do it
Oh, they're going to try to do it up, you know what I mean?
because it's funny. This conversation we had. And again, thank you for coming right back to the couch. But
Sir, my pleasure.
We have to immediately address some things, and I see you got the OJ gloves on, so we about to take it serious right now.
Not
Yeah,
the
it's serious right now.
ups.
Go ahead and take us through it, because right now,
First of all, I want to know who y'all think is lying, WACK 100 or Big CC. This is a pretty big dude.
we're looking at our phone and we're watching WACK 100 pretty much
Real pretty big dude. You know what
I don't want to call it character assassination, but
like that.
he said he caught you with your pants down. He said he caught you running. You was lacking. You was thinking he sent you on your way.
Not you was lacking. What you got to say about this shit, Big CC?
Well, we about to go through some things. But with that being said, first and foremost, have you heard Wack's response to your interaction, and go down as far as what happened real quick with you and WACK 100 and Loose Cannon's interaction?
First and foremost, I want to say this. Shout out to
He wanted to say first and foremost, shout out to bitch ass Wack. Damn it.
real life.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry.
You feel me? Shout out to the guys
Right
tapping in right away. You feel me? Staying on top of this news and entertainment. I know people used to a certain level for me in my interviews and stuff like that.
But this time, what he gonna say? Whew. It's about to go in, y'all. Let's get to it. Shout out to you for being in here. I see you in here. Gonna hit that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed.
But today we finna get a little wild today.
Gonna get a little wild.
Okay.
Because, you know, people be seeing me on the
My
internet.
coffee. Get this coffee. Shout out to the chat, y'all. Be right back. And we back at it. See what Big CC got to say about WACK100.
And I went through this my whole life. I took my education seriously, the way I talk. People would think it's sweet until that confrontation comes and you got people in ICU, you got mamas calling, rebuke.
Hey, sweetie, is you gonna respond? He said you was on the phone.
Us in the name of Jesus and all of that. Let me ask y'all a question. Can y'all fathom Big Dugar running in a confrontation with two internet nerds?
I can't see.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
It might just running.
They all agreed they can't see it. And what you think that's for?
Where? I'm like, what?
Well, he running too.
He running too.
Dude got run to the fire.
Said Dugar had his fingers all in Wack face. And Wack can't do shit.
It's been, bro, we done did more gangster. We done forgot about more gangster shit than them dudes have ever done. How do you
Meaning he done did more gangster drill shit than y'all niggas didn't went on dates.
start gangbanging at 40 and 57?
Damn man.
We tired of that already.
We done with it.
Do you know when these boys seen me, they said, calm down, CC. It's
Shots fired.
just for the internet. And Adam 22, you is
Said Adam 22 at the Zest desk.
carrying this on. That shit you doing, I like it. But that's the minor leagues, my boy. This the big leagues, player. When any time
And then he said Adam 22 basically is carrying this whole narrative on is because he wanted Big Homie and his team to be his security guard while he went to Chicago to interview somebody. But King Yella said he wanted to backdoor and spit on Adam. And Big CC and Dugard said, man, we can't let you do that. He said, but he wanted to backdoor Adam. What y'all think this is about?
type of nonsense go on, we right there, front line, in the paint. We gonna bag something. So we want to see that news. With Chicago, we check Spot News. They don't got that out there. We ain't done.
It's that real killer shit. Motherfucker go do a play, check the news, make sure it went through. Man, he's some type of people, man, from Chicago. He say he's from Chicago, insane. I don't know if he's a BD, VD. I don't know how that go, but in a sense, they tripping. You know what I mean? And his narrative is, why didn't WACK100 and Loose Cannon do him like how they did Jay Reed? He said because they would have died right there.
To play with, Joe. And I want everybody on the internet to know I'm outside every day, 24/7, doing real man shit. I'm having no problem.
None at all.
The first time somebody mentioned these niggas to us in person, they went to the hospital. And they called the police and turned them guy went to jail. So I don't want to hear that gangster shit. We knocked a man out, sleep. We banned from 5 nightclubs because of this.
And that was a play a cool minute ago. I want to say it was Miami or Hollywood. show. But at the end of the day, they had got their concealed weapons license taken. They couldn't work nowhere. They got blackballed from Hollywood and working in California because they are from Chicago. So they couldn't do no celebrity security out here, no events, no nothing. So they really got blackballed after they did that play. Let's get back to the content.
They only got slept. They hid behind security and called the law. We got mace, we got tased, we still demonstrated. They held Turn Up God for 50 minutes.
Now that's cold, you know. That's probably like the coldest thing, and they been saying WACK 100 and them pretty much already had this going. So that's why they be saying WACK 100 and them be telling too at the end of the day. We're gonna get right back to this content. Let's get it.
For the police to get there. These are the guys who were saying when they see me, though, they was going, I ran, they slapped me. Watch out, man. Goo Gang Almighty, pulling them real insane outside.
So what I would like to do, and again, this might basically break down what happened, but I want to.
Pause this one time. Fix this bit right.
Quote some things that WACK100 said on No Jumper, and just give me your reaction when he says it, because I'm like, he was saying some stuff that I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, break it down.
I know you, and I'm like, so one thing he said was, we caught him, and
He said we caught him, and he ain't catch nothing. At the end of the day,
he wanted, and I wanted to test him. Meaning,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
let me just stay right there. He said he caught you, and he wanted to test you. So that means he put you to a test. Did he put you to a test, and did he catch you?
So look, I'll say this.
before he even got him, they are doing head security at this event. When you do security and stuff at an event, and also you got a team in there vendor. Y'all come to the stands early. Y'all set up early. Y'all got y'all badges. If you ever did security or whatnot at an event, they don't check the security. We check the people coming in. So, of course, him and his team already got concealed weapon permits and exposed firearm permit lawfully owned by the state. So, when they come and enter this building, they're already secured. WACK 100, Loose Cannon, and his team, when they come in, they have to get checked. So, we're going to get back to this content while it's running good.
Right? Dude was nice as hell. He was on his best behavior, like a grandfather should act.
Damn.
You feel me? Like somebody that's 57 years old with all of them kids and all of that. He acted how I would expect for a senior citizen to act. He was spooked. He tell Loose Cannon, when Duke got get in his face, with pistol out, put the things in his face, he say, Loose, step behind me. And he this tall.
Basically saying, what are you going to do? Big CC about 6'6", 320 to 350. Ex linebacker looking motherfucker. We have to use a tranquilizer for him. This is not nobody you probably just want to run up on or anything like that. And he got legalized weapons as far as taser permit, pepper spray, exposed firearm permit. It's a lot of adequate shit that he does have that when he's on the scene and people approach him, y'all don't have or y'all not abide by the states to have.
I should have just it right then and there in front of everybody.
Set the stage. Where y'all at?
We at the Las
He said I should have just smoked their ass in front of everybody and wouldn't have got in trouble because if he felt his life was on the threat. State of Nevada, man. That's like going to Arizona, Texas at this point.
Vegas Convention Center at the Champs Trade Show. Whenever I encounter internet trolls, I'm somewhere getting some money with the guys. They just trolling. They should be at work. They unemployed, out here doing cornball.
Now I'm gonna have to stop him right there. I can't speak for Loose Cannon. WACK100 could say that. He say Loose Cannon got a couple of business properties, whatnot. Shout out to him. But WACK100 is a manager of game, Blueface. He got incredible diapers. He does have shit going on where he can go to sleep and let his money work for him. So I'm gonna have to stop him in his tracks right there. You know, I don't know if he know the accolades of him, but I got the accolades of both of y'all. Let's get to it.
Weirdo shit. We at the Champs Trade Show. Shout out Green Planet CBD. We get into it. We at the front getting our badges. A fan walk up. Man, Big CC, it's good to see you, man. I'm waiting for this nigga WACK to get here. WACK100 to come in. I was like, WACK coming here?
See? And that's how shit got started. Nobody knew who was coming or who was not. And that's how shit works. You know, you be trolling, talking shit on the internet about somebody and see them in real life. That's why I never really got the Rich Trapper in the WACK100. I believe Rich Trapper wanted R&B. He couldn't get that there. Womp, womp, womp.
He's like, yeah, man. I want y'all to meet. I'm like, yeah. I don't say nothing. I walk off. I call phone now. They at the concession stand. There's free food if you got a store. Dude got like 15 sandwiches. You feel me? They got
15 sandwiches is diabolical. But that's why they was already turned up on WACK. Before them 15 sandwiches, they had drink a fifth of Tanqueray. So imagine you in Las Vegas, everybody drinking, and you got two bozos walk in there unarmed, beefing with these dudes. That is diabolical. Knowing WACK100 stay in Vegas, you know what I mean? And he know a couple of them marshals and them state troopers, so.
drinks, chips, they stuff it in the bag. I call them, tell them what's going on. They look like, Gordo, swear to God, put it on the same. I immersed it. We start getting in position. We tactical, bro. We not playing fair, we playing to win. We go against, we take money off tables of evil people. We used to having strong enemies. All of us been shot. All of us been.
Yeah, that's crazy for everybody in this group to be shot. So they basically saying they not scared of nothing. These is a tough crowd to be playing with, you know. Like he said, why they didn't do that to us, like how they did Jay Reed. It's a reason behind that. Maybe because they was at an event or whatever. But according to WACK, they don't give a fuck. As all we know, whacking them get off on your ass anywhere. It don't matter if it's an event, you in New York, whatever. You know it's gonna go down if it's gonna go down. He even stated that when they did see him, and they was kind of getting shook up when they first saw him, that one of WAC 100 partners had ran off. Loose Cannon said, "See, WAC, I told you he was a beep." You feel me? At the end of the day, you can't get to it. Why would you run if it's a whole situation going on right in front of you? You know what I mean? Maybe he was scared. Maybe he thought they was about to get the shooting in there. You know what I mean? And then they said he came back walking slow, and then he wanted to pull his phone out, recording. So at the end of the day, why would you run in the beginning? Now, I did tune in to the 100 show. I didn't hear Wack and them speak about it until late night. But Wack do got a big platform where you can just go jump on No Jumper and just say anything. I like to hear both sides of the story. You can't be biased. Now, this is a big motherfucker. I don't think him and Wack 100 sizable in the ring is going to make him and Loose. He too big for Loose. So, my thing is, I want to hear what Wack 100 got to say about Dugar putting his fingers in his face. See, Wack 100 did say he told Loose Cat to step back. Because he told Loose Cat is a hothead. But at the end of the day, everybody gonna leave out something. And this is the something Wack 100 left out.
Just that all of us been locked up. We don't pick and choose our battles. We approach every battle the same with the thought that we're going to win. Because you cannot fight a war without belief. The reason they have not been able to stamp out ISIS and all of these extremist groups, because that.
Yeah, when it comes to war, belief is a powerful thing. It just goes with anything. You believe what you got to believe in. When it walks of life, everybody got a different walk of life, but I get what he's saying. They already had it strategically planned out for when WAC 100 and them came in there. Why? Because a fan of WAC 100 told Big CC, WAC and them is on the way. Not knowing he ain't been tuned in to the beef. He didn't know. He was like, yeah, WAC's coming. And they got ready for WAC, which is diabolical in a situation at an event where somebody can get killed or something could happen, a fight, whatever. Big CC and his team, their security, so they gotta move strategic. They got plans in place. They got an exit door. They got, you know what I mean? When you just coming out in the open, it's just like either get busy or you're gonna have to bow down. But no man is gonna say, hey, I seen them and I had to bow down. Y'all might as well just say, hey man, we can talk to them and we just squashed it. While I come on No Jumper and say the extras when you was in each other's face, none of y'all meant that harm. Now, is it a play where WAC 100 and then Boom Bam Bam is for content? Because he kept saying, oh man, it's just for content. So, okay, y'all keeping it content, but is y'all just going to keep the internet beef for content? Or is this a diabolical situation?
That belief is too powerful. The way people feel about being Muslim and being Christian, that's how we feel about the guys. That's how we feel about the game. So if you go on the internet and y'all making threats to me, big bro, you know what I had to do to get this position? You know I had to go on real missions? You know I had to really, when I first came to the gas.
And see, that's when you put somebody back into their street mode when he was just on the internet trolling. He was basically got famous talking about he was a security at Diddy parties, stating that Busta Rhymes and them was part of the PDF and the pause community. WAC 100 had a problem with that. You know, you can't tell nobody how to say something or what to say. You can only put your opinion or your suggestion in. Out of all the people you troll, don't nobody come back and say, hey, man, you couldn't be saying this, you shouldn't do it. They let you do what you want. So you can't say, hey, man, this man said, he can't say that. You don't know what he's saying with his 2 hours, what they done did or behind the scenes, you know what I mean, of Hollywood, Miami, at these parties, you know what I mean? And it get real physical in some situations, or somebody could die. Let's get back to this content.
Look, we protect women and children. When they girlfriends would call and say, yeah, we fighting, I told all the guys, if you fight one of the females, you gotta fight me. I pulled up and fought a lot of my guys. All of that fighting female shit is over. They on this side with me. You see how the homies treat me, bro.
Come on.
You see how we treat each other. We speak about each other's name with reverence because we will really.
And usually he really always hype, or he always talk like this. He never, he really passionate when he talk, but it be times where he get, everybody get angry, upset, whatnot, and you can hear it really come out, like right now. You know what I'm saying? It bring him back to his trenches days, his hood days, where that emotions come out where sometimes shit a man can't control it. Especially when you be a target, if you go to their views and shit like that, whatever he do, he almost touching a milli, 387, nothing lower than 200K. So, like he said, he just was a regular security guard. It's hard for him to even deal with the community, taking pictures and, start coming up and being famous. That could be a lot on a person's shoulders, you know what I mean, when you kind of figuring everybody's out to get you. That would weigh in on somebody. You could see in this picture right here, it looked like he got a lot on his mind. You know what I mean? I know you're a security guard, but them gloves he got on to make your hands sweaty as hell. You gotta be a diabolical man. Just to be even putting them on for an interview. You ain't even touching nothing. And the way this go, it's a whole lot of events that go on at LA and this and that, he just was on Cam Capone in Los Angeles. You get what I mean? Cam Capone is in the valley somewhere, and the valley that way, Pacoima. They all go to his house and do interviews. So it's not like a Charleston White where he's sneaking into LA. Nah, when he's touching down and he moving with his team. We just hope this don't go sideways, Just keep it on the internet.
Battle tested, bro. Like we know that look in a man's eye when he know it's over. Damn. When we seen them two, saw that same look on the game. And y'all just see me on the phone with them.
So
he's saying basically when they ran into him, when they looked at them, they seen death. I mean, if you've been in the trenches, I'm pretty sure you done been there, you know what I'm saying? But it's to the point where it's either negotiate something or get right to it at that moment. And what he's saying is Wack and Loose Cannon was the negotiator. Even after that, if it was real beef, right? Why did y'all even exchange numbers? How did y'all get each other's numbers? Now, I can't say and vouch for Loose Cannon once again. I don't think nobody can. But WACK100 numbers on the internet. You can look WACK100 up and call him. People call him all the time. He did that shit live. So many people was calling him all damn day. It was crazy. But how did Big CC and Loose Cannon call each other? You know what I'm saying? He even talked to him live or whatnot. But that's a coincidence in my eyes.
Wax.
Hold on.
Yeah, please go ahead.
When me and you went in the car leaving the movie premiere, who I was on the phone with?
Oh, loose cannon.
And what I tell him, I say, hey, Joker, he go, Luce, he's a very nice guy. He not on no tough shit, right or wrong.
Verbatim, yes.
And what did he say? Man, CC, man, no, ain't none of that. Everybody tried to come at us as if we putting on an act. Like this shit we doing for play.
Why do y'all think that is? I mean, why do you think everybody thinks?
And that's when sometimes you can't be playing with people. You know what I mean? Look how he look, boy. You really look like, yeah. Whew. Man. I wouldn't want to run into it. You know, just him, nothing. I don't give a damn about that 5 motherfucker. But he's just a dangerous man. He might just start shooting everybody. You know what I mean? My thing is, why WACK100 and Loose Cannon didn't do them like they did Jay Reed, man? Motherfuckers pick and choose their battles. You know what I mean? And that's just life. You know what I mean? Because this is a strong strategist guy that moves significantly with his team. And his team is security. They're not hood dudes. They're tactical security. They work with the police. I wouldn't want to mess with them dudes. Not me.
That y'all playing.
Because, bro, nobody's ever seen this before. Nobody's ever seen. I've only been on the internet 7 months. Nobody, every comment section, our supporters flaming anybody who mentioned us. One of them say, man, you got a cold fan base. We needed some of that. Luke's gonna say, yeah, man, your fans trolling my wife and everything. Most of my fan base is ladies. And man,
And most of his fan base is ladies because he with the Human Traffic Protection Agency where they go and he goes on the black market and he finds women being sold on the black market and he go down there and he cracks these guys. So when he go down there and they arrest these guys and help agencies find females, yeah, you're gonna have most of your fan base females at that rate. So when he get into it with a female or something like that, they went to his wife's Instagram and trolled the shit out of her, which is y'all trolling him, and he not the type of trolling. So they gonna move at stake for him in certain situations where, you know, he ain't gonna be able to be heard at. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go jump in his wife's DM or call this man and talk shit. He's not that type of person. They're looking for something to troll to keep going, to keep this content going on, and they need a better plan before they go meet the man.
similar mindset. You ain't never, nobody ever did them the way we just did them. And we move a lot different, bro. They whole team is in the cameras, bro. My guys can't walk on the camera, man, because they in position ready to do something to you. I done seen people get murdered for less. Anytime anybody try to play with me, bro, I be having to get on. Let's just put this out there. Where we from, anytime something happen, they come pick up Dugas, they pick up Turnip God and hold them for 72 hours. No.
And when it usually like that, they pick certain people up like that when the city is going up, and there's real rage and beef because certain people give ordinance and instructions to go do shit. They don't do that. They was the ones going to go do it. So I didn't see my little nephews and them get picked up and shit like that, hold it. You know, not saying they held them accountable, but while it's going down, we gonna make sure you're not part of the problem because we know the things and stuff y'all capable of doing out here, or even just not y'all doing nothing. Y'all capable of getting it's not no plea for help. All he telling, basically, like, we ain't no bitches. We ain't none of that. We gonna get and do what we gotta do, but we not looking for beef. If it come this way, it come that way. But it's best to just for y'all to leave us alone.
No matter what. I'm the politician. But for me to get in this position, bro, I was a soldier first, bro. Period.
So let me ask, and again, I'm just getting your reaction. Another quote, and we'll just read this is a lot of whack quotes here, but he said, my first thought was to break off in your shit. That's his first thought.
He would have died in front of everybody.
And Wack did say that. What he said, he would have died in front of everybody. Look, man, Wack is a get-off king. He gonna fire on you first. Now, in this situation, I don't believe that was Wack intentions because they was at an event. Plus, when he seen him and thought he was probably this little dude, it wasn't going how they went. It was gonna take about 4 or 5 people to jump on this big motherfucker, man. You just wasn't about to just jump on this big motherfucker. And he's capable of holding a firearm legally.
He followed that by saying, I don't box, and I have what it takes to put your ass to bed.
They didn't have no guns.
He said, I don't box. He said he has what it takes to put your ass to bed, one shot to the chin.
He can't reach my chin.
He too short, y'all.
The man is 5 foot.
I was say, how tall and how big do you think?
Bro,
So he's 5'5".
Wack 5'5", man. And Loose Cannon is 5'9", man.
How much you think he weigh?
Loose Cannon is 160, man.
And you say Wax is how old?
Loose Cannon, 160 pounds. He look bigger than that. I guess it's them big ass jackets he be wearing so he can hold that thunter. Now that's wild. That's real wild, y'all. You know they be having little man syndrome. You gotta watch out for them dudes, man.
Wack is 57 years old. Hold on, fast.
Yes, sir.
I done kicked it with you.
Yeah,
You done kicked it with me and Duga. You done met Duga.
for sure.
He love you. You know he love you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's my
Do
nigga.
it make sense that when Wack said my brother ran,
I don't even believe it.
that's not. First I said I ran.
Yeah, we know we ain't there.
Wack narrative was saying that they ran. They caught him once. He is trying to get up with his brother. His brother got on. They didn't want to chase him or nothing like that. The next time when they came across Big CC, and WACK100 was acting all friendly, according and allegedly to Big CC. They didn't want no smoke. It was all he and ha. They exchanged numbers. I think they took a few pictures while was recording, and he kept saying Wack was acting like he was on his phone because he just downloaded this new app called Evaporate. It helped you teleport in bad situations.
Come on, bro.
I'd have been with you in the spot before.
The first time we go out, bro, I'm not looking at myself as no celebrity. I'm like, man, these guys, icy. When we walk in, the DJ, real life in the building. I'm like, oh shit, they run the city. Let me get on point. I go in the bodyguard mode. I'm taking pictures of exits, and the exit I tell them we finna plan to leave out of. He said, we We always exit out the back door. I'm like, damn. These men, they gave me singles to throw. Bottles. Ain't nobody ever did that. When I told Dugar that, he said, Gordo. Oh, I gotta meet them. They're my brothers now. So of course, this type of hospitality I'm receiving, let me make sure we good in here. I'm gonna always go into that mode. I'm gonna always stand on front.
That's because he is security guard, so it don't matter about hanging out and all this. He always stand on his P's and Q's. He's used to protecting, assets, celebrities, or whatnot. So if he go out with a friend, take him out, whatnot, he's still on his P's and Q's. Most security guards, they go somewhere, they're gonna take a picture of the exit door, take a picture of this, and remember an exit route, just in case if anything bad happened, whatnot. But what he's saying is he always on his P's and Q's, even when real life and them took him out. He just couldn't acquaint to take pictures with the fans, He just getting used to an interview, 7 months. It's a lot to, deal with coming in at once, You really just a security guard hanging with people, and now the lights and the cameras is on you, But this is what a big story will do for y'all. Let's get back to the content.
Lines, bro. There'll never be a day where people hit my name in a confrontation and it wasn't real action. I'm documenting. All the guys documented. They documented online why they ain't do us how they did them old dudes. Because they would have died together like this.
He said because they would have died together like this. Now that is crazy. Now that is real wild. Because it only makes sense. Is it because they jumped on them because they was at no jumper in a secluded spot? What if WACK100 and Loose Cannon and all them same guys would have caught them at a secluded spot? They stripped them dudes naked. That was very cold. At the end of the day, we just hope it don't go this far. Shout out to WACK100. Shout out to Big CC, man. Sometimes y'all just, like Gilly and Wallow said, man, some niggas just don't know how to communicate and talk, This shit really ain't even big. Y'all going back and forth or something over what Big CC said about Busta Rhymes is another man's opinion. You know what I mean? Don't nobody talk about what you and Adam 22 talk about at the Zest desk. You know what I mean?
And just for reference, because I want everybody to know, and since we talk about nice guy shit, this the politician is the front. I watched Big Homie transform in the spot after 2 sips of the Kool-Aid. I watched him change.
It's time game. That politician's over with. And then I was like, you know what? I seen how fast looking at me. I said, just calm down. I said, how fast, whenever you ready to leave, you can leave. He said, I'm getting your big ass out of here now.
Get that liquor in that system, he gets to tripping. Which they drunk a whole fifth that day when they sang whack. He said Dugard had his motherfucking dookie fingers in WACK100 face. Now that's crazy. To let another man put his fingers in your face. Now, one thing I haven't heard Wack come back on this. I ain't seen no interview. He went on Vlad, just dropping clips. We need the whole story, WACK100. We just need the whole story, big homie. I ain't being biased. It's
Now, BH, Wax said another quote. He said, and he's like Flacco. He compared you basically to Flacco.
Who was Flacco?
He's
Not Flacco. Flacco. It's poetic Flacco from No Jumper. Stutter Stanley. Mr. Stutter Stanley. Lay your cup.
he's a nice, friendly guy. He's been on the couch before. He's a nice, friendly guy. He's been on the.
What do you do?
So he's been with No Jumper and Adam 22. He's like a big guy, just very nice, stutters a lot. Just very nice. He said, basically saying you're big for no reason, meaning there's nothing to.
He said you's a sweetheart. Sweetie.
Your bigness said you were just born big. Nothing about you is about nothing aggressive. He said, 9 out of
the African dude that be is like academic?
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about an immigrant, man. Look. The immigrant.
We gonna slow that right there. Shout out to the immigrants. We gonna slow that right there. They're some of the hardest working people that come to the States and try to do better. You can't knock them people. Most of the immigrants, when you go and you getting worked on, they're Indians, Pakistani, and Africans. Them doctors, most of them doctors are coming from other countries. So you can never say nothing really about an immigrant. Go check your doctor's last name.
Guys, let's talk about this. Let's take academics, for example. Immigrant. This man was supposed to be a mathematical biologist. He's seen our culture here in America. It's like, this shit is crazy. Because where they come from, it's not going down like that. He made his career off what me and the guys really did. The dude, Flacco, immigrant. And don't he got, he called a case for harassment.
Oh, yeah.
Pull that up.
Shit.
Womp, 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 womp. Now, Flacco, you love doing content. So why you ain't never bring that up? Ain't nobody said these allegations about you. What they must have forgot. Well, big homie CC didn't.
What's the other dude? Oh, fresh and fit. Myron. Yeah. Immigrant. See, that's the problem. We as black men in America, the shit that they want to glorify, we trying to get away from. We not trying to come on the internet and talk gangster. We did it already, and we all sitting here by the skin of our teeth, man.
He said 9 times out of 10, a guy like you haven't had a lot of fights. I mean, this is what he said. I'm only going off what he's saying.
Now look at his face when he said a guy like him ain't had a lot of fights. Any man that wear them gloves is diabolical. Man, that used to be a thing. Motherfucker ain't even gonna fight without no gloves. Him, them shooter gloves. I gotta have to watch out for him because if you look right there, he got that thing on him right now because he licensed to carry. It's a man you don't want to mess with now. WACK100 ain't licensed to carry, but R&B is. But at this time, probably Days and Party, they probably wasn't even with R&B. Loose Cannon keep that thing on him, but he can't take it in the airport.
Who I on the phone with?
Oh, Loose Cannon.
And
on
what
the phone with Lucy Luce.
so I tell him, I say, hey, Joker, here go Luce. He's a very nice guy. He not on no tough shit, right or wrong.
Verbatim, yes.
And what did he say? Man, CC, man, no, ain't none of that. Everybody tried to come at us as if we putting on an act. Like this shit we doing for play.
Why do y'all think that is? I mean, why do you think everybody thinks that y'all playing?
Because, bro, nobody's ever seen this before. Nobody's ever seen. I've only been on the internet 7 months. Nobody, every comment section, our supporters flaming anybody who mentioned us. One of them say, man, you got a cold fan.
Yeah, that's crazy, because might as well leave them people alone. And Luce Cannon, he said you're a nice guy. We heard you apply, sweetie, but it's not making sense. Now I'm gonna tell you what's the best thing to do. You leave this guy alone, you hear me? You leave this man alone.
Man, we needed some of that. Luce gonna say, yeah, man, your fans trolling my wife and everything. Most of my fan base is ladies. And men with a similar mindset. You ain't never, nobody ever did them the way we just did them. And we move a lot different, bro. They whole team is in the cameras, bro. My guys can't walk on the camera, man. Because they in position ready to do something to you. I done seen people get murdered for less. Mentality I'm receiving. Oh, let me make sure we good. I'm always going to that mode. I'm always standing on front lines, bro. We did it already. And we all sitting here by the skin of our teeth, man.
He said 9 times out of 10, a guy like you haven't had a lot of fights.
And that's where it's at.
I mean, this is what he's saying. I'm only going off what he's saying. I'm like, God damn.
I've been in more fights than these boys been on dates.
Sweetie. Why would they do you like that? That is crazy and diabolical. Let me answer this phone call. Mobile tire repair. Yeah, I was calling to see. You know, can't miss no money, y'all. Sorry for putting y'all on hold, chat. I do run a mobile tire repair company, so I gotta schedule this appointment for 11. You know, I ain't getting paid off of YouTube like everybody else. not getting paid, so I gotta get my bread. I did his tires before. He was stuck on the freeway one day. He was in the parking lot, stuck like crazy. Let me show y'all, man. Good old chin out, you know. It don't want to show, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get back to this content.
Ask anybody who know me, bro. Because my name wasn't Big Homie when I was doing security, bro. My name was Killer my whole life. And once we choked out Safari, and I gave him the
nuggie, he gave him a knuckle sandwich.
I can tell that she has a great sense of
Gave him a
humor,
knuckle sandwich,
but she hasn't told me a joke yet.
Want a career as a pet psychic? We're not the school for you. Want a career?
Gave him a nuggie, y'all.
gave him the nuggie, and Duke Austin a pistol with his man. We was banned from California for blackball for like 4 years. And he talking about these artists. He went on the show and acted like he called Will.i.am. Will.i.am said he don't know you. Will.i.am don't even answer the
After 6 o'clock because he's a motherfucking gamer, and if I be watching his Twitch, not answering no phone. He be playing with Aiden Ross Kyson, he be playing with I Am Speed, everybody. Not answering. So you know, certain motherfuckers just be lying in certain situations for nothing. Really ain't even got no meaning to be lying. Just want to create a story for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how certain shit go on certain days. You know what I mean? You really can't even determine what's real or fake nowadays, man. Maybe this a play, maybe it ain't. Maybe they said, let us make some of the content. He getting big views off it. So, you know, it go both ways. But at the end of the day, WACK just started his shows. His views ain't going nowhere but to the 100 show. So I will start doing more content on there than going to no jumper because y'all almost fell out over Loose Cannon. You know, they doing content on Loose Cannon. Like, he a joke. He a crash out, too. Believe any man on the run still traveling with guns and shit, he's a dangerous man.
phone after 6 p.m. because he a professional gamer. So I said, bro, you call Will.i.am? So if I get him on the phone, he gonna say you talk to him, they hang up the phone. When we seen them boys, WACK told Loose, stand behind me, Loose. Loose standing there stuck with that slow look. And
He said, Loose over there, standing over there with that slow look. Look at retarded as shit. He didn't have his helmet on. He needed his helmet. Damn it. Oh, shit.
And they, man, as soon as we walk up, one nigga break like this and run. WACK, Loose, they whole crowd turn around and say, where's this nigga going? I say, now WACK, what's up with this, bro? And it's like,
Where was he running to? Not to the security, because they the security. Why would you be running at an event, scary man? Scary ass man. Man. I hope they DP'd him. Because that is crazy. Why would you be running at an event when you already know what's going on. That's because they was talking that shit. You already seen and knew Big CC was there. You probably seen him. You didn't want no smoke. You ain't want no smoke. Whoever you is, you ain't want no smoke.
Hey, nigga, come back. It ain't that. This is just for the internet. Then he come back. And then that's when you see that footage of, I'm telling them, like, man, bro, no, y'all got too much power online. This nigga fans, and I'm like, nah, bro, on insane, bro, no. That was at the very end when these niggas knew it was not busting. Because you don't see Turn Up God, you don't see Do God. Bro, we really do this. They not finna walk on camera in front of these niggas. They finna stand over here.
Yeah, that's wild because why would you want to be on camera if something about to get on and get cracking? See, that's the same thing that got Loose Cannon and WACK100 almost in trouble with the Jay Reed situation. Motherfuckers always want to pull out their phones and record everything content when it could be a real situation. But I believe they put out their phones for their safety because they didn't have no guns or nothing. And they wanted to get cracking. So if they on phone or live or whatnot, it was just going to be a dead situation. But I believe Big CC and them wasn't trying to dead that situation. It was all, whatever y'all on, we on, whacking them, try to diffuse the situation, diffuse it, whatever, and then got back online like they was back cracking, talking shit. And at the end of the day, everything going unfold. We hope this situation don't just go colder than what it is. Let's get back to the Kantiana.
Dude God was standing right next to me when I made that first video.
Yeah.
But I had to pull it down because I had to grab folks. He pulled joint out, walked right up on Wax, fingers in his face. Dude God was, when Dude God heard them say, we know Busta Rhymes gay, man. You can't be saying that. This shit just for content. Dude God was ready.
Did he just say what I think he said? Weedy! So these niggas is undercover bozos. And why would you think Big Homie CC would come out and say these such things and allegations about Busta Rhymes? We ain't never heard Busta Rhymes do nothing. And he didn't even come out and never respond to this shit like most rappers would do with such allegations. So, do y'all think it's true?
Ready to crash right then and there. He said, these motherfuckers ain't talking about this for play. He said, Gordo, go over there. Go, matter of fact, just leave. Him and Turn God told me to leave. But my nigga, we just made an agreement after we called the bail bondsman. I was gonna be the one to get locked up for this shit. They said, fuck that. We'll violate it, go back. They said, we only do like 3-4 years, we'll come back.
See? Which is strategized already, like I told y'all, before they even knew they was there. They already knew they was there because the fan had told Big CC that WACK100 and them was coming. So at that moment, they already done called the bail bondsman, just in case if anything goes down. Not playing checkers, we playing chess.
They gotta go today. And you just see me on the phone with these niggas.
Hold on, wait. Now Wax said, and again, quote, he said, I made him go take.
They said Sweetie been calling him. Why have you been calling this man if y'all so-called beefing?
take pictures. He said he made you go take pictures.
Loose Cannon said, CC, do us a favor, man. Go take a picture for the homie brand. Because when they first seen me, I was already taking pictures with fans. And I said, I say, hey, Loose, check it out. WACK say, Loose, keep it moving. And they got convention center security, that they own security with the one dude who y'all talked about. They had all of this shit.
And still was acting scary. Why y'all ain't just want to chop it up and talk about it? That's because he was on that app called Evaporate and he wished he could teleport. You know, and Loose wish he could disappear in that big ass jacket he had on. That is crazy.
Shit. And did not want to have no problem. So I got done what I was doing. We pushed right up on them directly. And I pulled my video out just to show niggas. WACK was trying to use the new feature on his phone called Evaporate. So he was trying to figure out why his teleport button wasn't working. That's why he was so focused on that phone.
Now, if it's a conflict, that's nervousness. That's like when you yelling at your girl, y'all get into it, you try to get your point, and she just on her phone and shit. Like, that's crazy. That's diabolical. Why you just couldn't get at him like a man? WACK, you should have fired his chin up.
He's like, damn, my teleport button ain't working. How do I get out of here? Because people think I'm small. Niggas think I'm little. In real life, when you in front of that ape, you see, hold on.
Now we've all seen the video on the internet with if there was no sound, but there was a FaceTime with WACK and Dugar, and Dugar looked very great.
Now we're gonna go to Instagram. I'm gonna show y'all that one. WACK and Dugar was chopping it up, but the nervosity of WACK face was kind of crazy. You know, you could tell like certain motherfuckers don't want to be talking to certain people. Like, wasn't getting disrespectful, but you can hear the tone, and they was both letting everybody get their narrative off, dialogue or whatnot, but it wasn't the same like how WACK get at everybody else. And we're gonna get to that video too.
He was almost yelling at the phone, and WACK was talking, looked very calm.
Very, very calm. He carried himself like a true senior citizen, grandfather type of person would.
Mm-hmm.
You're a pillar in your family. You have a
You a pillar in your family. I just want to know, man, what y'all think about that, man? Get on and get it off to that, start like that with that narrative. And it's just certain things, people shouldn't be fucking with. Now, at the end of the day, is you the type of person antagonizing somebody, and where you gonna put them in a situation where they want to do something to you? I should just say leave it alone. What Busta Rhymes got to do with you, WACK100? Is that a friend of yours? Even if it is a friend of yours, you should tell him come out and speak for himself. I mean, if he ain't speaking out for it and left it alone, why would you come out and speak off for him? You know what I mean? If another man ain't defending himself, man, or want to help himself, why would you, keep antagonizing the situation by trying to go at Big Homie? That's just my narrative. Everybody got their own opinion. You don't know what this man's saying with his two eyes. Like, you seen a lot of shit, Like, you see a lot of shit in that. We all know he's LGBT, but you ain't never exposed that he was PDF and that they all work together with he gonna give a point to that too at the end of the day. We're gonna give a dialogue and see what WAC 100, on basically. He just wanna keep putting out this Tammy Owens narrative, you know. Leave it like that. This is another good one.
No renegades anyway.
No renegades for sure.
Everybody was on his head.
Oh, wait, Wack calling me live.
Oh, he trying to get right to it.
Hold on. We just went live.
Yo, what up, nephew?
What up?
Man, listen, I woke up this morning, right? And I understand content and all that, right?
Yeah.
No, he don't, because he think everything, content, everything is a play, but it ain't, though. You know what I mean? And we gonna get up out of here at the end of the day, you know? We gonna just leave it like that. Don't worry about nothing, chat. So my thing is, what y'all think about this dialogue, though? It is just crazy to even just set that narrative off like that because it's real wild to me. How can another man defend another man who don't want to help himself and then you mad about accomplishing